Good morning, students. Let us start today's online class. Today, once more, I'm starting chapter number 9 Desert Animals, page number 115. We had discussed already about the point number 8, and in this point, we discussed about the camel, and we had studied what kind of the structure the camel is having, so that he was saving himself, means it was saving himself itself from the chilly cold of the deserts during night, and the extreme hot during the day. And actually there is the shortage of water already in desert areas. So how the camels are fulfilling the requirements of the moisture during the day or night? So at least we find out that the camel can survive without water also, but while it gets water within 10 minutes, it drinks approximately 500 full glasses or 30 gallons of water within 10 minutes. Normally, just like normally we discussed here how the camel survives. Mostly camel used to eat the ferns, means desert plants, and fulfill their requirements of the moisture, whatever moistures it requires, and survive there. It is said that if the camel is not getting water for 10 months, it can survive in the desert areas and can live without water, without drinking water for 10 months. And it is true because all the desert plants contains the huge amount of water because of lack of evaporation, and transpiration is found very less in amount. So they store water in its leaves, branches like this. So the camel eat them and survive properly. Now I am going to discuss point number 9 today, and there is here different structures. What are their lines are as there are two different kinds of camel, means in the world we are talking, because there are numbers of the desert areas, and we are going to discuss about the kinds of camel. So there are two kinds of camels. Number one known as the dromedary. One is known as dromedary, means what is here has only a single hump, just like we are looking here in our country, neighboring countries also. So we find out only one hump camel. This camel is known as a dromedary camel, and the other is called a Bactrian camel. Other camel is called a Bactrian. What is the difference between Bactrian and dromedary? And it has two humps. This is a certain difference between two camels, means dromedary and Bactrian. So simply we can say, children, dromedary means the camel which has only one hump is called a dromedary camel, and another one, the camel which have two humps. It is known as a Bactrian camel. Number next I am going to take the humps help the animals to survive in the desert. Especially this is a doubt in the mind of people or students that especially they think that camel's hump helps to store water, but this is not correct. Camel's hump help the camel to store fat, and it this fat means this fat help the camel to survive during the shortage of food materials, and this hump is acting as a storage container. So it has contain and help the camel, but they don't store water. Just like I told you here, it does not store water. And what is, as many people wrongly believe, they are full of fat. What is, these humps of the camel are full of fat. This fat nourishes the camels when food is scarce. As already I have told you, the fat which is stored in the camel's hump nourish means provide the food during the shortage of food material or scarce of food. If they have nothing to eat for several days, this is the main factor here. If the camels are not having anything to eat for several days, so how could they survive? In this period, the fat which is stored in the humps is used by the body, and very gradually the hump which is higher or big one shrink as the fat is used up. Means as the fat is used by the camel's body, this is starting shrinking little bit day by day. And what is here? There are many other ways in which camels are adapted to desert life. There are the different factors which are helping the camel to adopt according the desert life, because you know students, desert life is not as easy as we think, because in the desert areas, especially during daytimes, sand dunes or sand frost, means we can say here sand dunes fly from one place to another, and during the day sand flew in the air and it also hurts, so that the eyelids of camel are helping to save to enter the sand in its eyes. Especially the long feet of the camel, and because there is a height between the abdomen of the camel and the ground, so the heat of the ground did not reach easily to the abdomen of the stomach, means camel. And because you know also, for example, if we cook anything and we keep the pot in a higher position and we on turn on the stove, it takes more time to cook. Likewise, camel's body is in a higher altitude, means in a height, and it helps, means its feet help and protect them from the chilly hot, we can say here not chilly cold, hot, scorching hot, and it save itself. Their mouths, once more I am taking here next line also. Their mouths are so tough that even the sharp thorn cannot pierce through. One more adaptation is in a mouth of the camel, because in the desert areas especially thorny bushes are found and having a big one thorns, and if camel is continuously eating, may say normal other animals are eating, the thorns of the cactus, thorns of the other desert plants can injure the mouth of the animal. But what is the adaptation in a camel? Its internal part of the mouth is too tough, and due to the toughness of the internal part of the mouth, camel's mouth remains safe from the thorny bushes, because camel used to eat thorny bushes to fulfill their its abdomen and fill the hunger. So it is very important for its if its internal part of the mouth is not protected, it could be injured and could not survive in the desert areas. So this is very important for it. There are the several adaptation found in the desert animals. You have seen in this chapter beetles, insects, snakes, mongoose, camel, which are found in the desert areas, and they are surviving very easily. In the scarcity of the water and food, they are surviving easily. So you have to go through this lesson properly. Students, you write down the hard words and meanings which are given in the topic, and learn it also. We will meet you in next lecture, students. Till then, goodbye.